Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on euro currency. So in general, everything stands not really bad. Overall progress looks nice, and market almost the whole week showing slow but stubborn upward action. And actually, the first leg that we have discussed this week almost has hit the target. And in fact, it has hit the target. What should follow the next week and in the nearest future? So the market indeed bullish and has intention to proceed higher. It should increase the scale of this motion. What does it mean? Somebody of you probably hear about the fractals. So what the fractal is? So for example, here we have minor ABCD. It becomes, as soon as it has been done, so OP target is hit, it becomes the single leg, which is treated as the whole ABCD pattern treated just as AB pattern, AB leg. Then retracement falls and scale increased. So the minor pattern turns to the larger patterns, and something of that sort should happen here. So this upward action that looks like the ABCD pattern on the intraday charts now should become the single leg, which will treat as the AB action. Retracement should follow, and then it should turn to the more extension to the upside, turning to the larger daily ABCD pattern. That's what should happen if market indeed stands bullish and it has enough power to proceed higher. If this will not happen, market starts dropping lower, taking out of these lows, so it will be a negative sign. Those of you who traded euro currency on the long side this week on the intraday charts now should think about profit taking, or at least tidying your stop orders, because the major extensions already has been hit. So take a look at the fall time chart. Here we have this ABCD pattern that has hit the important target. I will show you a bit later on the hourly chart. Market has broken through the confidence resistance, but hasn't quite reached the major 618 area. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, we do not see something really special, because the major information currently stands on the lower time frames on the hourly chart, because here this really tricky moment exists with these two lows, and I will show why this is a really tricky moment. So take a look on our yesterday discussion. Yesterday, when we have planned this retracement, we said, take a look, market has hit the OP from this pattern, from these lows, A, B, C bottom. OP has been hit. Unfortunately, market hasn't quite reached the retracement to the confidence that we have talked about. Actually, I was watching for a harmonic pullback, so same retracement as here. We expected that market probably will form here, but it is showing just minor retracement here, the half of the harmonic swing to the nearest 30% level, and then upward action is followed. But take a look what has happened yesterday. So this spike up and fast return. Why this price action has taken place? Because that, guys, was the OP from the major A point. Here, market hasn't quite reached it, and by this spike up, it has completed it. Shows reaction on this OP. Now we are going forward. XOP has been hit. That XOP stands from this A point, the major. Why I call it a major? Because it's particularly from this point the major action has started, and this XOP already has been hit. What we have here currently, market turns to some triangle consolidation. It means that we could get as upward another leg here, final action to complete the whole first initial leg on the daily chart with hitting the XOP, or market will ignore this target and just will show the collapse down, starting the major retracement, which would become the BC leg on the daily chart that we're talking about. So we will treat this whole action as AB leg, then we expect some BC leg, and then should be another extension if market really stands bullish. while market stands in the triangle pattern, it's still unclear whether this will follow to the XOP. Besides, we will have the non-farm payrolls released today, and as you understand, this volatility could be significant, any spikes or some fast action. So XOP could be reached even occasionally with some short-term spike speculation games on the moment of the data release. That is possible. Currently, guys, we have bearish grabber here. So if we'll put here the MACD indicator, you will see that this is a grabber. It's minor grabber, as you can see. Market turns down. It's moving slowly down. But here is this low is very important. So if market will break them down, in this case, we probably should forget about this XOP target, and it means that market probably will start the major retracement. Otherwise, if market will hold these lows intact and will show the upward appreciation, it will go into the XOP, which is 110 or 7 or 10 or 8, and could finalize this point with the butterfly pattern. So that's the major trick currently on the hourly chart, which means that if you plan to take the short position, maybe if you are considering trying to take the short position, you should foresee that market could hit the 1 on 10 8, 1 on 10 7 area, and calculate your stop order accurately above this level. If you currently have the longs positions, well, you could either take the profit because we do not know what will happen, market could drop, or if you would like to challenge and wait when the market will hit this, trying to catch this target, just keep watching for these lows. You could keep your position, but watch for these lows. If market will break it down, well, chances on reaching XOP will drop significantly. Until it stands above it, you probably could keep the longs. That's what we will get on today's action. So today probably we should get the clarity on the final spike up to the major XOP, whether this will happen or not. But in general, the first upward leg is almost completed, and currently market is coming to the moment where the deep retracement should start. The major BC leg of the larger pattern should start. So that's what I am talking about in the beginning of the video. That's our view on the euro. Also, guys, here as you can see the divergence as well. So this also supports an idea of the possible starting with the major retracement. Let's see how situation will develop, and hope we will get the clarity on this final XOP target that we have on this chart, maybe on the non-farm payrolls release.